Hi guys, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching, and today I want to talk about why your little micro shifts lead to massive transformation over time. For those of you new to my channel, I release a video Sundays of each week. So let's get started on this topic. Why do little micro shifts matter? Why do those little day-to-day split-second decisions that, seem so innocent in the moment, when we really turn on thinking and become conscious and aware of all the little ways in which we're showing up, how does that lead to big transformation over time? And this is a subject that I talk with clients about all the time, because whenever we are learning to embody our feminine energy and to show up to life and relationships and love from a new mindset and a new perspective, we are having to re-automate. We are having to look at all of the belief systems that, we just took in and didn't even know weren't neutral, and suddenly start questioning, well, why am I doing this? Why do I want to do that? Why do I believe this? Where does that come from? So it can be exhausting in the beginning, because you're having to look at all of the benign or mundane things you do and make sure that they're lining up with where you're trying to go, and that it's a belief system that is yours, not just something that you've inadvertently soaked in over the years and took on as part of your automated operating system, so to speak. So I love to give a personal example on this because, for me, yoga is such a great metaphor for all of this work that we do. And, the other day, 2 weeks ago or so, in a yoga class, I had this experience where, I've done, all of these postures that we were working on for years, nothing new or earth-shattering being introduced. But I noticed that the teacher said something to me a certain way where I recognized where I was misaligned in my body, where I didn't pick up on something all of the previous times. And I kind of woke myself up a little bit, where it's like, wow, I didn't realize that I was compensating for, the pose in this way, or I didn't notice that my hip was jutting out, to the left when I was supposed to be sort of lining up ideally to the right. And so it really, was a beautiful moment in that offering, because it always gets my mind thinking, oh my gosh, how is this sort of awareness that I just experienced going to translate into other aspects of my life? Because that's really the work, to grow and to see what we are not aware of, and to make sure that it's serving our highest good, and it's serving the truth in what it is that we truly want to have happen to us in our lives, and what we want to experience, and how we want to show up at the end of the day. Another really helpful way to continue to build momentum in making slow and steady shifts every day, so you are sort of embodying the process of re-automating and moving deeper and deeper in your feminine energy, is just noticing when you're not neutral. Notice when your emotions are starting to become more intense and you have that desire as a result to do something with them. So often we just react, or we just, quickly, impulsively handle the situation. But now when we're slowing down, we can kind of look at it deeper and say, well, wait a minute, am I neutral? Or am I afraid of something, or am I afraid of something that's happened before happening again? Am I in the past? Am I in the future? Or am I in the moment? And you're really rooting yourself in the present moment to make sure that there's that level of neutrality within you, so you're not trying to overcompensate or overcorrect something that doesn't really have anything to do with the current situation. So always being able to meet yourself with that curiosity and ask, am I neutral right now? And if not, being able to pause until those emotions settle, so you can get underneath them and make really good decisions for yourself as a result. Number 3, notice your negative mindset. And of course, we all are programmed to have that negative bias, because we are, programmed to survive. But so often this negative bias doesn't apply to dating and relationships and really building the life that we want. It's there to, support us if we are in danger and to help us detect danger. So we want to make sure that we're noticing when we are moving into the negative, so that we are instead looking at the situation and really gauging if our response that we want to, move into is serving us appropriately. So we are not moving into urgency, into fight, flight, or freeze. We are not moving into reaction. We are just really aware of where we are with it and recognizing when we are moving towards the negative in an effort to protect ourselves. And a wonderful way to just catch yourself is to slow down, ground yourself, and notice if there's other possibilities that haven't been introduced to you before. Is there a different way I can see this? Or am I going into experiences of the past or belief systems, that I've been conditioned to, sort of turn to based off what my mother, sister, or friends have experienced? Or am I opening myself up to new guidance so that I can start thinking about things from a way where I'm sinking into feeling supported and soothing and nourishing that deeper part of myself that already knows that I'm enough and that everything is working out in my favor, even obstacles. And so when we're able to shift in this way and handle those moment-to-moment decisions with this increased level of awareness and from just this beautiful higher vibration, what once was so difficult becomes natural and intuitive, and your natural, way of moving through the world more and more over time. There's a new sense of calm and balance and perspective in your life that allows you to recognize when you're moving into something that doesn't serve you and quickly self-adjust before any damage or reactionary behavior is displayed. And this is just such a beautiful way to then invite the masculine to show up from a higher level perspective, because he's going to see, wow, she's really trying, or wow, she actually didn't do anything to me. I have no reason to blame her. And so then he is inspired to look at himself deeper as a result of him witnessing you showing up for yourself in this way. So if this has been a challenge for you, or if you just need that extra level of motivation to stay on your path and to continue thinking about things and making good decisions for yourself, I hope this video is so helpful. Please go to my site at jenmichellecoaching.com. I have a bunch of different free resources there, my magnetic sensitivity guide, as well as my blogs, as well as my digital programs that you can check out. Have a beautiful day, and I'll talk with you all soon. Bye.